Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having a Cancer Sun and a Pisces Ascendant in a natal chart. Now, obviously, this combination can be somewhat very sensitive, exceptionally emotional. Pisces Ascendant might add a little more impressionability, even so, to the Cancer Sun. This could be a very nurturing, which is the Cancer, and then the compassionate Pisces can blend in very well. These signs are compatible by sign. They're both water signs, and they are very and can be very sensitive to one's surroundings and one's environment. Now, this could be the person that that maybe does some Pisces-like things as far as in their home, maybe something connected with spirituality or something with the metaphysical at their home. Maybe they do some work connected with this at home or with their family. Now, this could be, when we look at this, now the sun sign represents our basic wants, and the rising sign or ascendant represents the manner or method in which one may attain these basic wants. Now, the basic wants for Sun in Cancer can be connected with home and family and having emotional security and having that ability to nurture. And the Pisces Ascendant could be that method or manner of attaining this. And Pisces rising, perhaps this attaining these basic wants could be done perhaps through their idealism. Perhaps it's done by being very pliable, being able to overlook a lot of negative attributes of others, trying to see the best in others, their idealism in general. It can be perhaps done through a Pisces-like venture or occupation, such as the metaphysical, maybe something mystical, even something connected with maybe some kind of intuitive thing like a clairvoyant or psychic type field. Now, also things connected, maybe photography is another example, working as a magician or an illusionist. Chemistry is another thing associated with the zodiac sign Pisces. So those can be some other methods. Something connected with illusion, like special effects. That could be another method, maybe in which this person may attain their Cancerian basic wants. And this is just a combination that can really maybe spot almost what may be said before it's even said in a number of instances. And these are very obviously it's a very not just sensitive, but this combination can really pick up on the moods of others, and also maybe even the thoughts to some degree, more so than a lot of other combinations than most others. So anyway, what's important to look at too is look at the aspect that is made between the Cancer Sun and the Pisces Ascendant. Now, in many cases, the person will have a trine aspect between this Sun and the Ascendant. For example, let's say the Cancer Sun is 17 degrees and someone has a Pisces Ascendant at 19 degrees. Well, not only they're compatible by signs, but you would have a positive aspect, and this could be auspicious and can even show a stronger integration and blending of the Cancer Sun and Pisces Ascendant energies. Now, let's take, for example, you can have an out of sign inconjunct aspect take place. Let's say you have the Sun in Cancer at 29 degrees, and you have the Pisces Ascendant at 1 degree. Well, this could form an out of sign inconjunct aspect, and this could be adverse, and it could indicate maybe a little bit of exasperation and tension within the person due to the fact that this person, even if they're not cognizant of their astrological placements, they may feel that what they're projecting outwardly may be different than what is going on inside. And consequently, the person may feel somewhat misconstrued or misunderstood, perhaps by others. Now, the same could happen if you have an out of sign square between these two energies. Let's say you have the Cancer Sun at 0 degrees and you have a Pisces Ascendant at 29 degrees. Well, this would form an out of sign square aspect, which would be adverse. And even though you have by sign, you have the compatibility, you could still have a little bit of that tension, that exasperation that's caused from having an adverse aspect. And the energies may not integrate quite as well as if it were in a trine aspect. And you might, like the inconjunct, have those feelings of tension, that exasperation a little bit, and may have those feelings of perhaps feeling misunderstood or misconstrued by other people. Now, let's say also it's important to look at the house that the Sun in Cancer resides in. Now, let's say that the Sun in Cancer is in the 4th house. Well, even though the Pisces energy of Pisces rising is going to be, in generally, the rising sign is our outer demeanor, and it represents it's more dominant in expression very often in contrast to the Sun sign. So even though this person may act more Pisces than Cancer, the Cancer Sun will come out in, for example, in this house, if it was in the 4th house, the Sun in Cancer will still may come out prominently in matters pertaining to their home and their family. And this could be a little double emphasis of Cancerian energy, since the 4th house does correspond with the sign Cancer. Now, let's say someone has the Sun in Cancer in the 5th house. Well, these nurturing, sensitive to Cancer qualities, this clean quality may come out in 5th house matters, such as children, if applicable, romance, things connected with fun and amusement, and in their creative endeavors. Now, let's say that the person has the Sun in Cancer posited in their 6th house. Well, this nurturing energy, this sensitivity of the sign Cancer, the Cancer, generally that inclination to sympathize may come out strongly in matters connected. That nurturing quality may come out strongly in matters connected with the 6th house, such as service, work, health, and fellow employees, if applicable, and in their daily routine, perhaps. So, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having the Sun in Cancer and a Pisces Ascendant in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having a Leo Sun and an Aries Ascendant in a natal chart. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.